Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. In the clear at the 25. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll give it to the back. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quick throw, the catch is made. Gets some space around the 30. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Brooks. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent line play. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry out. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1 yard line.
Oh, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the return starts from inside the 20. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Nick Forrest sends the offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's complete downfield. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Back to throw again. And that catch is hauled in. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Demon Deacons are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Quick spin on the run. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Breaking free at midfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Stewart.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Defense not pressing this time. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take off here. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep his drive moving.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And sack sets up an important third down. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's moving out of the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. There was a foot race and he won it.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets into the end zone. Strong run to make this a two-score game, up by 9. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He makes the grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Brooks. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And, you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Brooks. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense going with the hurry up. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Second down after that previous play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Finding some room at the 25. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to scramble. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down. We're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they've got him, the defense, making a statement on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wake.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Tigers who come to the line to crank up the tempo.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And they hand it off to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Sends the offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They've come all the way back to claim the lead. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Looking to pass this time. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. When he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. That's another strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Wake. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. It takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the back gets the football. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Demon Deacons will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He's running out of time here. Gets into space at the 50. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I've just loved to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. Sends the offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Miranda. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The DB's backing off from the line now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Wake Forest. This offense is still clicking.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore making an impact play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one. Worked themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the defense brings him down. It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play. Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
He's swarmed by the defense. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And this one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The punt goes out around the 45. Not a good one. The offense takes over in plus territory. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's an out route, the catch made. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that is no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to throw. It's Selvia. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.